The Embassy of Zimbabwe in Botswana celebrated Zimbabwe's 43rd independence anniversary on the 18th of April 2023 in Gaborone. The Embassy of the Republic of Zimbabwe in Gaborone hosted a dinner to celebrate Zimbabwe's 43rd independence anniversary at Cresta Lodge in Gaborone. The Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe in Botswana, His Excellency Batsirai Henry Mukonoweshuro, delivered a keynote address, and the Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Botswana, Ambassador Gladys Mokawa, represented the government of Botswana as the guest of honor. The event was also attended by senior government officials from the government of Botswana, who included Assistant Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Molebatsi, the Mayor of Gaborone, His Worship Austin Abraham, the Clerk of Cabinet, Ambassador John Moeng, permanent secretaries from various ministries, including Justice, Labour, and Home Affairs, heads of missions and members of diplomatic corps, members of the business fraternity, and the Zimbabwe diaspora also attended the event. The independence celebrations were held under the theme Zim at 43. The responsibility, mission, duty, and burden of developing Zimbabwe rests with Zimbabwean nationals. In his remarks, Ambassador Mukonoweshuro outlined the milestones that the Republic of Zimbabwe has achieved under the leadership of the President, His Excellency Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, in areas of agriculture, mining, infrastructure, education, innovation, and trade, as well as promotion, among others. On diaspora engagement, the ambassador stated that the Zimbabwe government recognizes that international migration has become an established feature of contemporary life and recognizes the potential contribution that its diaspora plays in the development of the country. In this regard, the government adopted the Zimbabwe Diaspora Policy of 2016 aimed at involving the diaspora in national development activities. On the bilateral relations between Botswana and Zimbabwe, Ambassador Mukonoweshuro noted that close relations between Zimbabwe and Botswana date back to Zimbabwe's liberation struggle.
Zimbabwe and Botswana established diplomatic relations on 30 May 1983, and these have continued to grow from strength to strength. The two countries, however, enjoyed an excellent relations before 1980. And this was during the liberation struggle, and this has been further cemented after 1980. The two nations share an 813-kilometer common border and have a lot more in common, including culture, history, languages, and aspirations. Our people are related traditionally and through intermarriages.
The ambassador stated that Zimbabwe-Botswana bilateral relations have deepened during the Second Republic.
It is quite heartening to note that our bilateral relations have deepened during the Second Republic. As a testimony to the commitment to deepen the level of bilateral commission, our two beloved leaders established the Binational Commission, BNC, in 2018. Headed by the heads of state and government, through the platform of BNC, the two countries have signed various bilateral agreements and memoranda of understanding covering a wide range of areas.
In her remarks, the Permanent Secretary standing in for the Minister of Foreign Affairs congratulated Zimbabwe on the 43rd anniversary.
On behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Botswana, I wish to extend to you and through to you, to the government and the people of the Republic of Zimbabwe, our sincere congratulations on this significant milestone. Your Excellency, since the establishment of our diplomatic relations, our sisterly countries have enjoyed deepening relations at both bilateral and multilateral levels. Our friendship at both levels with the people of Zimbabwe endures. It is the friendship founded on shared history, culture, family ties, which predate the establishment of our diplomatic relations between our countries in 1983. As Zimbabwe's neighbor and strategic partner, We not only share a long border, but our economies remain interdependent.
She referred to Botswana as Zimbabwe's strategic partner and noted that the economies of the two countries remain interdependent. She also expressed the Botswana government's commitment to stand by Zimbabwe on the removal of sanctions.
The government of the Republic of Botswana wishes to reaffirm its solidarity with the government of the Republic of Zimbabwe and wish to voice its concern on the prolonged sanctions imposed on the Republic of Zimbabwe. Our position of calling for the unconditional and immediate lifting of these sanctions remains. There is no doubt that the lifting of all sanctions will facilitate socio-economic recovery and enable Zimbabwe to meet its national and regional economic development plans, as well as effectively manage its international obligations. To this end, we stand ready to support and to add our voice to regional and international efforts geared towards helping Zimbabwe recover and having the sanctions lifted.
The Permanent Secretary highlighted that the Bi-National Commission clearly demonstrates the resolve by the two countries to further deepen and broaden the scope of bilateral cooperation and strategic partnership between the two countries and their people.
It is indeed pleasing to note, Your Excellency, that our two heads of states continue to engage regularly, as evidenced by their meeting in September last year during the state visit to Zimbabwe by His Excellency Dr. Mokgweetsi Eric Masisi, President of the Republic of Botswana, following a successful state visit to Botswana by His Excellency Dr. Emmerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa. These high-level exchanges provide a platform for our leaders to have substantive and fruitful discussions on a wide range of issues of common interest across bilateral, regional, and international spectrum.
He concluded by wishing the government and the people of the Republic of Zimbabwe the best of luck in their upcoming elections.
We are confident that the people of your great country and all other election stakeholders will conduct this process in a manner that will leave no doubt in anyone's mind that now is the time to do business with the Republic of Zimbabwe.
The guests celebrated Zimbabwe's independence anniversary with delicious Zimbabwean traditional cuisine, wine, and music played by a local band.